All right, good morning, everybody. Eddie the Block here of the Relic Extractors, along with Mr. Amici again here. Labor Day weekend, Sunday morning, about 6:30 a.m. As you can tell, it's still a little, you know, in the dawn hours of the morning. And we're going to see what we can do today. I got some clean out to do. Well, it's pretty much cleaned out, but I got to widen it up a little bit. And I'm going to take a lot of the bricks and the rocks from last week and kind of build a retaining wall to keep my cast off from rolling back down into the hole. So we're going to get into that first, and then once we get into the heat of it, we'll get back to you. So stay tuned. All right, guys, quick update. It's just a little after 8 o'clock, maybe 10 after. So an hour and a half of cleaning out this stuff. Oyster shells. Um, so I got past it, and just a couple things real quick. Broken consolidated fruit jar, probably a pint size. Ceramic insulator. Then I got an aqua glass one. I thought I broke the top off a bottle, but it's made that way. They make great marble stands, and broken cobalt ink, Grand Union extracts. That was on top of the oyster shell layer. Dr. D. Jane's expectorant, quarter size. Nice little bottle. The Grand Union's got a little tiny chip in the lip. Another spoon, which I'll just put this is from last week, that little stuff. And this is when you know you're at the bottom or very close to it. You see that gray, mucky, muddy stuff. You know you're like either at the bottom or very close to it. It's kind of mixed up down there. I got another coal ash layer, but it's wet, and that's when you know you're pretty much there. So that's it so far for an hour and a half. But I'm down there. So I got a ledge here, a ledge right there. You can see where my pad is, and then there's another ledge, and then I'm down in it. So it's just a matter of cutting all this back to where my butt pad is right here, and then cleaning that all out. And then I'm gonna have to carve myself some steps. So I might have to keep this, or at least half of this part, so I can climb my robust ass out of here. So, but there you can see the bottom. We're close to it anyway. All right, I'm going to take me a short break, get a drink, and get back into it. Stay tuned, guys. Well, now that I know what I'm up against, this is definitely going to take another trip. I am not digging out 2.5 feet of coal ash today. That's still kind of wet, but that's the bottom. And the only reason I know it is because there is gray mud underneath it. So that used to be the bottom of the swamp, right in here. And there's a shard right there. I just pulled this. It's earlier. It's got some age to it. This top just came out. Olive green. Maybe a mineral water or something. But so that's another from where my foot is right here. That's another 2 foot down. And where my rear end is another 18 inches above that. So 3.5 feet to hit the bottom. Whew. I'm already at 12. I knew it was going to be a little bit deeper than 13 because, like I said, you can see here how it slopes. It's higher here, and it just continually keeps going downhill. So that's going to pretty much wrap it up for me. I am going to pick around in this a little bit more. If something comes out, I'll put it on here. If not, we'll catch you on the next one. Catch you later, guys. Well, that's it for me, guys. Again, not much of a take. Capers, probably the best looking bottle. The Grand Union's got a little tiny flake in the lip. The Dr. Jane's is probably the best as far as condition goes. Little Mulford's off camera, it's got a chip in the lip. I don't know if this is Tilton or something like that. The Bromo, the little spool insulator, along with the ceramic one, the broken jar. That's it. But here's the spoils. All that black coal dust, and way down there, and that hole is actually filled in. I had to carve a step, so it's about 2 foot deeper right here in this section where all those oyster shells are laying. I had to carve a step out so I can hoist my rear end out of here. And I'm not even ground level. I'm waist high to ground level, so another 3 feet on top of where I'm showing you. I am down there quite a ways. So that's it. I'm running out of room up here to throw stuff. I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to dig this without somebody here with me to drop a bucket like me and John did, burlesque. So that's probably going to be it for me for a little while. I mean, I can work this side a little bit, but that's about it. And yeah, heck of a hole, that's for sure. Not much coming out yet, but I have a feeling this ground is holding some secrets for me.